That's not yours. You like my scarf? So it's been a while since I've showed an animal. I'm out. Oh, you're so sweet. You're such a beautiful dog. I'm out running, and why is my light on? I didn't mean to turn that on. Well, I'm out running, and this little dog started barking at me. So I blew him a kiss, and he was like, "Oh, hey, you're nice." And then I slowly put out my hand, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll sniff you." And then he was all, "Little sweetie." Oh, I love you. You're so beautiful. What kind of a dog are you? You look so big and cute. Thank you for letting me pet you. I think there's something funky about his eyes. I don't know, he doesn't quite look at you. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for being cute, sweetie. What's your name? Oh, you don't have on anything on your collar. Well, thank you. See, look at him. She wants some, or he. You're a boy, aren't you? He wants some more love. Isn't that so cute? When I don't pay attention to him, he just whimpers at me. I have to go now, Boogie. It was really nice to meet you. Look at his beautiful eyeballs. They're so pretty. Okay, bye, sweetie. Goodbye. Ah. Oh, I love you. Bye. I don't want to go. Hi. So, this is a video I don't want to make, but I want to talk to somebody while I walk over there. But a few minutes after I saw the cute dog, I saw a dead dog, and it was run over, I think, and it was a very disturbing sight I've never seen. We've had dogs that have died before of natural causes, but I'd never seen anything like that before. And it was... So I checked the body, and there wasn't a collar, but I had to leave because I was very overwhelmed. And when I got home, I looked up the number for the people that come and pick up that kind of thing. So I saved it in my phone, and now I'm walking back over there so I can see if it's still there before I call, and to see if the neighbors know who it belongs to, if it has a home or not. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I didn't ask Chris to come with me. He came and picked me up when I got scared, but I don't want him to have to see it because he hasn't seen our other dogs when that happened, when they passed away. And I know that... Hey guys, so my camera cut off, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. But obviously the dog, I was about to say the dog's okay, but the dog's not okay, he's dead. But none of the neighbors knew who it belonged to. I could tell the dog was blind, and that was just heartbreaking. But I called the animal disposal team from my area, and they come and pick up that kind of thing so more people don't run over the animal and it doesn't disrupt traffic and stuff. So I called them, and they said they would come and pick up the dog. So yeah, you know, I was worried that vultures would get to it because we do have some in our area, because there's woods just like 2 miles away. There's like big area of woods. So I was worried that the vultures would get it, but the animal people said they would come. And yeah, so that ended up being what happened. I just wanted to update you before I show the rest of the footage from that day. But the neighbors were very nice. They could tell I was distressed, and they gave me a bottle of water and calmed me down. It was very nice of them. I really appreciated that. And I'm happy that the dog isn't just going to be sitting there rotting, because that just really disturbed me. I'd never seen anything like that. And like I was saying, I didn't want Chris to see that, because he couldn't even look at our dogs when they passed, so I didn't want him to have to look at this that was more gruesome. It really wasn't pretty. So other dogs have died of natural causes, so I didn't want to share that with him because it was really traumatizing, and I didn't want to share that. So, so it was taken care of, and I hope. I mean, obviously, it's unfortunate if it were a stray dog, but I'm still, like, I hope that it was a stray dog and not a family's, because, you know, for them to not know what happened to their pet, no one around knew who that dog belonged to, and it didn't have a collar, but I didn't want to just leave it there, because, you know, so I hope it didn't belong to a family, because they may never know what happened to their dog. So, yeah, that's the depressing part of the video, haha. But yeah, so that's what happened, and now on to the rest of the video, and we're about to go on a date, so you'll get to see that after the rest of the footage.
Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and I am about to marry this one. Not right now, but like in the future when I win $1 million, or if I have a job. And that's Naomi, and she's a cute dog, and Pinky's there too. And I want to talk to you guys because I want to show you that guys can talk too. And this is my computer. Now I know Becca showed it to you guys when it was not operational, but I wanted to show you it now that it is operational. It is quite an excellent computer. So first of all, it's a lot bigger than my last computer. This is a 21.5-inch iMac, and it is a lot more powerful, and it's a lot larger than my last computer. I always try to get a computer every 5 years. This computer down here, which I actually use just to hold up some stuff, it's actually doesn't work. You turn it on, it doesn't turn on. But I got that computer back in 2003. It's actually a 2002 model, but I was given it in 2003. And 5 years later, I got my laptop, which you guys have seen before. And now 5 years after that laptop that I got in 2008, I received this computer. Because that's what I try to do. I try to upgrade my computer every 5 years. Because in reality, I've just come to understand that 5 years is actually a pretty decent amount of time in between computers for like the hardware to get better. Sometimes you have computers that aren't compatible with software, like you've reached the limit and you can't update it anymore because the hardware doesn't support the software. And there's a bunch of other stuff too, and just, you know, there's new things that become available and it just becomes better to get the newer stuff. So I went ahead and did that with this computer, and I'm not like upset about it or anything like that. I have no regrets. I think it's excellent. This is well, huh?
Pause for a second. Give me the camera for a second. Oh, Xiaomi, you ruined it.
They're cuddly?
Kind of. Aww.
Oh, here,
Aww.
Give me that. Anyway, so what I was saying, this is actually my hard drive, so pay no attention to this, but this model of iMac actually does not come with a disk drive. I think it's the first iMac that it took the disk drive away, because if you guys can tell, it's actually really thin. And because it's so thin, it's... What?
Sorry, she was smelling his inappropriate parts.
Okay, I didn't want to show that, I thought it was something cute. So this is how thin it is, and usually the disk drive is like on this side or something like that, but they've gotten rid of it, and instead they've given you the option to have an optional USB disk drive. I keep saying hard drive, I meant to say optical drive. But this is the optical drive where you could stick discs in, and it reads it on the computer. And it works out. I really think it's excellent. I've tested already with a few discs, and it reads it just as it would on my previous computer and on any computer, really. And I'm really happy to say this, but I saved my pennies, and I'm actually buying Windows 7 to install on this new computer, so I can actually have both the Mac OS X Lion, and then I can also have Windows 7. And the reason I'm doing this is because, unfortunately, in the computer industry, or, you know, PC gaming world, you really can't play too many games on your Mac computer. And I know a lot of people are like, well, if you bought a computer to play games, why wouldn't you just buy an Alienware computer or a gaming PC? And the reason I didn't do that was because I don't game exclusively on my computer, I just do it sometimes. So I wanted to have the best of both worlds, and plus there's some software, it's very rare, that is only for Windows or something like that I've came across. And so I figured, you know what, it has Boot Camp installed on the computer, I had the money for it, so I went ahead and bought Windows 7. It should be coming in tomorrow, so this weekend I'm just going to be installing stuff and going crazy. But yeah, so this computer is going to be my future-proof computer, and the keyboard is wireless. As you guys can see, there's absolutely no wires, and I already had a wireless mouse with my laptop, so I went ahead and in my order I chose to get the trackpad, and the trackpad is actually really good. As you can see, it moves the mouse around quite fine, and it works. You can click stuff, and it works just as much as the next regular trackpad on a laptop would work, and that's pretty much my tour. So would I recommend this computer? Yes. If you guys are looking for a computer, this came out late 2012, so it's still fairly recent. I'm not sure what the release order of Apple and their iMacs are, because I know they have like a schedule of releases for their different products. Like I know there's an iPhone, I think almost every year, every 2 years, I'm not sure. This, I don't know how they release their iMacs, but this one is excellent. It's fairly new. I think they're going to wait a while until they release another one, at least another year. But if you guys are looking for a computer and you've had a laptop before, or you don't really care much for a laptop and you want a home computer, don't be afraid to get an iMac as your first home computer or anything like that. I know a lot of people who are like, well, I'm kind of like this when it comes to an Apple computer, so I'd rather get a laptop. Because they want to have like their old computer, which is, I don't know, just something that's Windows related, and they want to kind of step into the world of Apple. Don't be afraid to get the iMac, because this iMac, this is a schmexy, which is like the word sexy, but not computer. So, don't be afraid. I'm going now. Goodbye. Hey look, it's my dog licking her private parts.
Hello, Mocha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cookies?
This way.
This way.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm not that
Hello. Starbucks and cookies. What did you get?
cinnamon.
Cinnamon.